on YouTube? It's RippedMinds here again with another settings video. I am doing this now, one from the last season update. They tweaked a couple of settings when they updated it, and I did upgrade my CPU, which ain't gonna really affect what I use for settings anyway, but I figured what's a better time now to update. But we upgraded to the Ryzen 9 5950X 16 core CPU. Put that baby in yesterday, but we're gonna run through my settings real quick. Alright, let's start off with the controller real quick, because here they changed the stick sensitivity multiplier, well not multiplier but stick sensitivity measurement, or whatever you want to call it. It's not going to be like 6.6 no more. So basically here is like 6.5. I think it's 1.2 is 6. I have the thing on, I had it on Twitter, I should have pulled it up. But come on. Alright, so 6 is now 1.6, so I'm at like 5.5, which is perfect for me. Yeah, 5.5 is where I'm at. So if you want 6.6 is 1.6, and so on. But yeah, I'm running the 1.5, which is 5.5 vertical and horizontal, and I don't play anything switched up like this. The R1, L1 swap, I have all that off. I play on, I play default. Controller vibration off, the dead zones. So here is where I tweaked it a little bit too. I mean, obviously, you want the lowest possible with no stick drift. So mine's 3. But I also lowered the left stick max down to 92, so it's even more, sensitive. And then my right stick's 5, and I kept that at 99. Left and right trigger 0 for, the most, quick reaction. The more sensitive, the better. Because I don't have, what do they call it? The clicking on the buttons. Because those are quicker. But anyway, that's the controller. Oh wait, okay, the aiming. I don't really change too much in here besides, obviously you want that off. FOV scaling, you want that off. I put that in my favorites so I can look at it every time. That's a must. But all this you want to keep off or at default. So movement, either use the tactical sprint assist or have it on. In like pro matches, we turn it to just on because they GA that. But you want sprint assist delay all the way to 0. And you want these two on. Mantle assist off. All these are off. I didn't adjust any of these, so you just switch that to off. Crouch assist off. You want corner slice on. I love corner slicing. Slide die behavior, I strongly suggest to use hybrid, but otherwise use tap to slide, but you want hybrid so you can do a lot more on the map. Sprint restore, slide, maintain sprint on. Mantle cancels reload. You want these on. These don't really matter. Movement advanced. This is where you can find, these advanced. I kept these all the same. Kept those all at default. Vehicle, we ain't gonna mess with that because we're not doing Warzone right now. So all this is at default. Let's see what's in here. Nothing too crazy here. Didn't change anything in there. Overlay. Alright, so that's it there. Where's the dynamic? Over here. Dynamic. And we have that all the way up to 1. So we're using the curve type that's in aiming advanced settings. Alright, let's move on to graphics. Full screen exclusive, we got your display monitor, got the LG UltraGear at 165 Hertz. You got your GPU. Even if, you know, if it says auto, you don't want auto, put it to your, you know, what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't use the auto setting. I mean, you can hear the aspect ratio, but I like to put what my actual ratio is. Yeah, we're running 1440p, but if you're on 1080p, put that there. Like I said, don't use auto. Display gamma. So we were using on plus boost for the low latency, but now that we upgraded CPU, I put it to on because CPU is stronger. So it's not gonna be bound. Eco preset, eco mode. I put mine to custom, but you could put it to whatever. VSyncs off. Custom frame limit. You crank that up so you get unlimited in-game, but in the menus it's low. Default 60, but I put it to 80. Try to keep it somewhat warm because my GPU cools down pretty good. This is optimal, it's up to you. It's just so when you're in the menu it doesn't it's not running overtime, you know what I mean? Just same thing with the menu FPS. You just saving GPU wear and tear. So I got HDR off, but I run it on the monitor setting, you know what I mean? If you have both on and in-game and monitor setting, it looks very weird on stream. So quality. 100, obviously dynamic resolution off. I'm running no upscaling or sharpening things. But a lot of people use the fidelity cast for sharpening, but I'm running 1440p, so I don't need no more sharpening. VRAM scale, I dropped mine back to 80, which is default because of the packet burst issue. But I see people drop it as low as 60 to try to maintain the packet burst. But the packet burst thing is it's developers' issue. They gotta fix that. Variable rate shading, you definitely want this on. Get a little bit more performance, so it's not loading stuff around you that you're not looking at. So it's not like, you know, going too crazy. My texture resolution is very low. Like I said, you want this at very low or low will be really good. Mine's very low because I run at 1440p and it looks very good as it is. I could put this at low as well or normal. This doesn't really affect FPS too much. I'm running mine at low, depth field off, detail quality all low, particle resolution very low. That one's GPU intensive. Bullet index and sprays. You can have this on or off. It don't matter. I turned mine off. You definitely want this one off. Persistent effects. This affects your VRAM, and it just makes it like movie-like. Shader quality low. On-demand text streaming minimal, and you want to clamp that to as low as possible because we can't turn it off in this game. This you want to keep this at normal as long as you're, you know, you got enough VRAM. You know, we've tried doing low and whatnot, and it doesn't affect performance, shadows, all this right here. You want this off because that's ray tracing. Ray tracing takes away performance. Same thing with all this ray tracing. off or low. Right. View. I'm running at 100 FOV. This is my competitive FOV. I ran this FOV in Cold War. Last game, MW games, I ran 105. But in Warzone, we run 115 or 120. This stuff, default, blur off. You want these at least for no camera shaking. And that's that. We got the audio. Let's see. I haven't really messed with the enhanced headphone mode. But we got the 100 stereo. I used a headphone bass boost just like the last game. I'm just used to it. This one is I made a video just on this setting. This is really good for especially in competitive. Asymmetrical hearing compensation. This gives you more of direction of where things are coming from. That's that, and you get the voice chat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything in here that's too crazy. Oh, the colors. So I run the filter 2 on both at 100. And then these are the colors. Do the custom colors so I can do as bright as possible. And this one do kind of dark so I can see them a little bit better. And you want the square mini map. Crosshair on. I used a larger one. I've tried the largest, but that one's too big. And if you want, you can change the color of it, but I like I'm old school, so I keep it at white. Well, that's default. Alright, that's pretty much it, yo. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and catch you on the flip side.